In the next few minutes, I'm going to show you how to eightfold your productivity in a day. Hi, I'm Mark Hamilton, author of the NeoThink books, widely circulated in over 140 countries and 12 languages. When I started this channel a few weeks ago, I said I would answer the important questions that seem to be unanswerable and therefore go unanswered. I'm able to answer those difficult questions because I use the widely integrating NeoThink mentality. Over the past several talks, I answered the big question of the masses. I'm stuck in my job, in my life. What do I do? Today, I'll answer another big question of the masses. People ask, I get so little done in a day. What can I do about that? Well, I'll tell you what you can do about that. When I was the marketing director of a publishing company before I started my own, I was struggling to keep up. I couldn't get enough done in my day. My desk was piling up with paperwork faster than I could clear it. I studied several time management books and attended time management seminars only to gain an extra hour a day under strict disciplines that made that extra hour just not worth it. I was falling hopelessly behind. I could not keep up with the volume of work. Moreover, I had no chance to go after new projects to get ahead. I was too busy trying to keep up with my set routine, and I kept getting further and further behind. Sound familiar? Like most people, I would write down a to-do list of things I needed to do each day. But with the disjointed task and with the interruptions, I would not have enough time to finish my to-do list, and I kept getting further and further behind. My mind was still in the following mode. A task needed to be done, write it on the to-do list. It was a nightmare. Then I made a leap from the following mode mentality to the higher level thinking NeoThink mentality, and here's what happened next. I realized my day was my manufacturing of success or lack thereof. And in my specialized thinking following mode, I was approaching my manufacturing of success task by task, not unlike the manufacturing of cars before the assembly line. That is how most people approach their jobs, task by task. Even the best time management approaches gets them only an extra hour a day. Now consider this. To build a car task by task before the assembly line took Ford Motor Company 12 hours. On December 1st, 1913, Ford started its first moving assembly line and reduced the time to build a car to 1.5 hours. That immediately increased productivity eightfold. So when I left from my specialized thinking following mode to-do list daily schedule to my new higher level thinking NeoThink mode daily schedule, I also increased my productivity eightfold. Instead of getting an extra hour a day, I gained a productivity boost eightfold. I gained a productivity of 64 hours a day. I know that sounds impossible, but wait until you know the full dynamics. Like the assembly line manufacturing cars, breaking every segment of production down to the simple physical movements, like that robotic arm driving in rivet after rivet after rivet, I decided to break my tasks down to the simple physical movements. When I did this, my day lit up like an assembly line manufacturing success. The intensity of my day went to another surreal level. The physical movements of my task back at that time were phone calls. No matter who I was calling or what I was calling about, it was a physical movement. And letter writing, no matter who I was writing or what I was writing about, it was a physical movement. Copywriting, accounting, meetings, no matter who I met or what I met about, meetings was a physical movement. And operations. I gave each of those movements time slots in my day with the proper balance as in any assembly line. The speed and energy that I moved through tasks blew my mind. I was the assembly line manufacturing success. You'll never know the power of this integrated approach to productivity until you're on it. My first masterclass, by the way, walks you through all the details to get you set up on this mind-blowing assembly line of manufacturing success. Now, in my talk after the next, you will take your first steps into the mind-blowing NeoThink mentality, the superpower of your mind. Be sure not to miss it. This is what you've all been waiting for. It will be posted in a few days. Imagine the ability to move through 23 projects all at one time. The beginning of the NeoThink mentality. The beginning of every great superachiever. That's coming up in my talk after the next. So be sure you're subscribed to keep on this journey with me. You'll see how advancing into the NeoThink mentality synergistically integrates with this new physical movement assembly line schedule. This will enable you not only to rise dramatically where you may work now, but it's so powerful it will let you start your own company that can succeed right from the start if you're interested in that entrepreneurial path. This movement-based schedule, combined with the NeoThink mentality coming up soon, found its way to every superachiever throughout all time. Now, through my talks, it's finding its way to you.